Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So today I kind of have something a little interesting for you guys because I'm going to be reviewing a little bit here, but also making a walkthrough out of my fourth Maxwell's Family Diner game. So here it is, Maxwell's Family Diner 3. It took me a long time. I put a lot of work into it, so I really hope you guys like it. And if you were confused about anything in the game and whatnot, and you saw the walkthrough link on the scratch page, then, well, welcome, because we're going to be playing this whole game from front to back. But without further ado, and without any more delay, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maxwell's Family Diner 3.
Now, where did I put that? Oh, there. Oh, wait. It's not it at all. Ah, crud. Let me put this here. Oops. Oh, this thing's recording. Crap. Hey there. You're the new night guard we've been looking for a while now. And thankfully you were able to take the job because nobody wanted to take the night shift. So I was the one who was stuck with it. Anyways, I'll get you caught up on what you need to know. I'm sure the manager already briefs you on what you need to do, but I'm just here to give you a reminder. You see that gray button on the bottom of your screen that says surveillance? Well, you can use that to access the cameras in the building. If you take a look, you can see pretty much anything you need to see. This camera is a part of the job. You just need to monitor your surroundings and make sure nobody gets in any funny ideas and tries to break in. Because those animatronics cost a big fortune, and I would hate for you to lose your job because someone managed to steal them. Oh yeah, speaking of those guys, the animatronics, well, they have this weird glitch where they're allowed to move around the pizzeria at night. I know management might say that their joints lock up, and therefore they need to move day and night, but between you and me, I think there's more to it than what they say. Well, judging by your resume and your past experience as a night guard here at this company, I'm sure you're not surprised. Don't worry though, When I was the night guard there, I complained to the management that those stupid robots kept trying to get in my office during my shift. So they installed security measures to keep pesky rust buckets out of my hair. The gray one, Maxwell, will appear in the hallway, right in front of you. You have a button on your desk with the shape of his head outlined in black. If he ever does appear, simply press the button to make him return to his stage. His footsteps are pretty loud and clunky. Use the hallway light to see if he's there. Be careful, he's fast. He almost caught me off guard multiple times. As for his friends, Rod the orange and red rooster will most likely move down the west maintenance hallway. You can look to the left of you in the office. There's a doorway that he'll try to get through. His footsteps aren't as clunky or deep as Maxwell's, so if Maxwell's not there, it's probably Rod's footsteps you're hearing. Anyway, use the shock button located next to the doorway. It takes time to charge up, so you should hold it for about 3 seconds. Remember that. He should go away after getting shocked with about 1500 watts. For the other one, the yellow bear girl, Marigold, well, probably move through the right maintenance hallway and try to get in the doorway off to your right in the office. Do the same thing as you would with Rod. Hold the shock button and should shock her enough to make her leave. The way I look at it, you're pretty lucky. You get to use all these fancy security systems all because of me. You're welcome. Anyway, this will be the last time you'll be hearing from me. I know you've got 4 other nights to go for your first week, but I gotta do some business for a couple of colleagues of mine who need my help. So I'll have to step away. However, I do have a new phone person that will be helping you through the rest of your week. Her name is Shelly, and she'll be your phone girl. Well, I hope I was helpful. Good luck on your first night, dude.
Welcome to the inspection. You are here to run diagnostics on the animatronic you see before you. First, connect the wires to the animatronic to start the inspection. Please press the gray button to activate your diagnostic panel. Hold the green button to run diagnostics on the animatronic. Please be careful of the animatronic temperature. Don't let it get too hot, otherwise it will malfunction. Also, keep an eye on the animatronic. Do not stare at your panel for too long. Otherwise, unspeakable things will happen to you if you do not take caution. After your progress reaches 100%, the inspection will be complete. Good luck.
Okay, I think I've got this to work properly. Ah, what a messy setup. Oh, I think it's recording now. Hi there. My name's Shelly. I'm sure Jackson introduced me to you before, but in case he didn't, I'm doing it now. Anyways, they gave me a list to go over some things with you. So he mentions in this list that you can use a light on your security cams. You can press the button or use the spacebar on your keyboard. Then, in his list, he also mentions that there were some old models that were recovered recently. They're kept in the back room, I think on camera 5. You know, I remember going along with a technician to take a look at them. What's really weird is that at first, they seemed motionless. But then the technician shined his flashlight into one of the old model's eyes, and then it started to twitch. It scared both the technician and I when that happened. So I guess those older models don't like bright lights. I've heard about the new models moving around at night, and I hope the old ones don't get the same idea. But if I were you, and I saw those old models moving around, I would just use that flashlight in your office, or the flashlight in the cameras, to make them go away. Because they really don't like bright lights on their faces. Sorry. I'm not saying they'll move around. I'm just saying it in a hypothetical way. Well, that's all I've got for you. I would like to stay and chat some more, but I gotta go real quick to help my coworkers market some flyers. I'll speak to you again tomorrow night. Goodbye.
Welcome to the inspection. You are here to run diagnostics on the animatronic you see before you. First, connect the wires to the animatronic to start the inspection. Please press the gray button to activate your diagnostic panel. Hold the green button to run diagnostics on the animatronic. Please be careful of the animatronic temperature. Don't let it get too hot, otherwise it will malfunction. Also, keep an eye on the animatronic. Do not stare at your panel for too long. Otherwise, unspeakable things will happen to you if you do not take caution. After your progress reaches 100%, the inspection will be complete. Good luck.
Hello? Hello? I think I got this set up the wrong way. But if you could still hear me, then I think that's good enough. Anyway, how did last night go? I hope it worked out well. I kinda want to know which animatronics are gonna move around and all that. But management won't let me look at the camera recordings from your ships. Kind of rude if you ask me. Sorry. I'm getting off topic. In Jackson's notes here, it states that there could very well be another animatronic that will move tonight. He didn't give me much information about who's gonna be the one to move around, but he did give me some names and their behaviors. So, both of these animatronics that he mentioned are on cam 4. The blue one, Millie, is known for being sneaky and climbing into the ventilation above you. Jackson stated that you can check the ventilation by pressing the green vent surveillance button. There will be 4 vents that you can currently see. If Millie shows up, you can close the vent by pressing the button that corresponds to the vent she's currently in. You'll know when she's in the vent when you hear loud banging above you. Be careful when closing those vents, because if you leave those vents closed for too long, I think you'll actually start to suffocate. I think the vent surveillance panel does have an oxygen meter, so be careful and check that meter. If you do get dizzy, make sure to open back up all the vents. Now, for the other animatronic on cam 4, the purple one is Loretta. Jackson states that in his notes, she is very, very quick to leave her stage and get into your office. He states that she will only appear if you have your camera or vent surveillance panel up. When she does appear, she will most likely make a laughing sound. You should click that button on cam 4 that says audio. The music will make her retreat to the stage on cam 4. And that's it. I really don't understand why you have to be doing all this. I feel really sorry for you because these robots won't stop at trying to get to you. I don't really know why the company didn't figure this out already. And don't know why they're hiding so much from me. Well, I hope the best for you tonight. Please be careful. I don't want you to get hurt really badly from those robots. Oh, I'm not saying that they'll hurt you, because not even I know what they're supposed to do if they find you. But I hope it's nothing bad. Take care. I will leave you another message again tomorrow night. Goodbye.
Welcome to the inspection. You are here to run diagnostics on the animatronic you see before you. First, connect the wires to the animatronic to start the inspection. Please press the gray button to activate your diagnostic panel. Hold the green button to run diagnostics on the animatronic. Please be careful of the animatronic temperature. Don't let it get too hot, otherwise it will malfunction. Also, keep an eye on the animatronic. Do not stare at your panel for too long. Otherwise, unspeakable things will happen to you if you do not take caution. After your progress reaches 100%, the inspection will be complete. Good luck.
Hello? Hello? Ooh, I think I finally understand this phone now. Thank goodness. Anyway, how are you holding up? I don't really know what it's like to have your job. I mean, I really don't like my job here. Cutting up after those messy kids and always being on Showtime duty is exhausting. But at least that's kind of a normal job for someone to have. I just can't imagine what you must be experiencing. But I'm glad you stuck around and that I can still talk to you. Well, for this night, Jackson states in his notes that the old models have, in fact, been moving just like the new ones. I thought something was up when I saw that old model twitch. But why are they moving? How are they moving? They look so terrible in terms of their overall condition. Why is this happening? Sorry, too many questions. Jackson also states that he tried to talk to management about this issue and how it needs to be dealt with before anything gets worse. But management told him that there's nothing to worry about, and that the only concern is if the issue causes legal problems. But I don't know why they would wait for something like that to happen. I should warn you, since all the new models are moving around, you should really keep your eyes open for any old models that might start moving too. Try checking the vents and cameras more carefully. I think there's some sort of cover-up going on here. I think Jackson knows about it too. But I will be doing whatever I can on the sidelines. Stay strong, and please be careful. Thanks for everything you're doing right now. I'll talk to you again tomorrow night. Goodbye.
Welcome to the inspection. You are here to run diagnostics on the animatronic you see before you. First, connect the wires to the animatronic to start the inspection. Please press the gray button to activate your diagnostic panel. Hold the green button to run diagnostics on the animatronic. Please be careful of the animatronic temperature. Don't let it get too hot, otherwise it will malfunction. Also, keep an eye on the animatronic. Do not stare at your panel for too long. Otherwise, unspeakable things will happen to you if you do not take caution. After your progress reaches 100%, the inspection will be complete. Good luck.
Hello? I hope you can hear me. Listen, I have some troubling news that I need to share with you. Jackson's employment was terminated by management for the things he said about the animatronics. I'm really worried because that means I'm next, because I worked alongside him. You're probably next if I get fired. I'm sorry. I know you just got hired not too long ago, but the management has completely gone off the rails. And they're trying so desperately to cover up whatever Jackson tried to find out. I don't know what's happening here, but maybe you do? You have a history of working for Fazbear Entertainment before you were hired for this job. If you find anything or know anything, could you please contact Jackson and I? Because I'm sure that all three of us want to find out what's going on here. Well, for this night, Jackson stated that the big gunmetal gray-colored animatronic in the back room on camera 5 might start moving around. Jackson writes that he went into the back room one night to see if he could find anything about those old models that he could use to expose to the public. When he looked at this particular animatronic for too long, the animatronic started to twitch and looked directly at Jackson. But when Jackson tried to move himself away from the back room, the animatronic tried to follow him because he wasn't looking at the robot. Thankfully, he closed and locked the door in time. So, Jackson writes that you should be careful with this particular animatronic. If he acts up when you're looking at him, look away. If he acts up when you're looking away from him, then look at him. Well, that's all of his notes before he got fired. I really don't like the look of this. Management is definitely hiding something. They have no regard for your safety. They just expect us to think that this is normal. Look, I might get fired here very soon. So please do me a favor and don't show up to work tomorrow night. It's too dangerous. Just focus on surviving this shift. Then never come back again. Please. I won't be showing up for work either, because I quit. I'm not cut out for working with a company as shady as this. Good luck, and good night, my friend. Thank you for everything.
Welcome to the inspection. You are here to run diagnostics on the animatronic you see before you. First, connect the wires to the animatronic to start the inspection. Please press the gray button to activate your diagnostic panel. Hold the green button to run diagnostics on the animatronic. Please be careful of the animatronic temperature. Don't let it get too hot, otherwise it will malfunction. Also, keep an eye on the animatronic. Do not stare at your panel for too long. Otherwise, unspeakable things will happen to you if you do not take caution. After your progress reaches 100%, the inspection will be complete. Good luck.
Hey, David. It's me, Jackson. I know it shouldn't be possible that I'm speaking to you right now, considering that I shouldn't have any access to the company phone. Shelly even took the phone line down on purpose before she quit. And yet, here we are. Look at you. You're so pathetic. You wanted to know the truth so bad that you risked your life just to come back to this place. In this pit of lies and corruption. Despite your friend Shelly warning you, you still didn't give a dang. You know, it's honestly sad how you thought you could escape me. I am everywhere in your reality. And I assure you, I am
very real. I'm more real than any lie you've heard, or said, or thought about in your entire lives. You're going to die tonight, David. And after you're dead, I can finally see you again. I missed you, and I can't wait to torture you again for all eternity. You amount to nothing. You never did. So stop trying to live for nothing. Your life is meaningless without me, David. And I will prove that to you after you're dead and gone. You have no one to save you now. And no one will miss you or think about you. You brought this on yourself. You dug your own grave. I will see you very soon. And then, you will know what true pain, true suffering, and true death is like.